So hello and welcome to episode 37 of the Nightmare Down Under, where we play the game GearCity Down Under in Australia on Nightmare difficulty. We started in 1900, now it is October 1976, and just finished our components for our new sedan, our new kangaroos. So the old medium platform was from 1965. So 11 years old. So now is a good time to develop a new set of cars on the medium wheelbase platform. Next up then will be the sports car, a performance-oriented platform. So new kangaroos. And it's, yes, among the oldest ones with a terrible score. Do we actually have competition at the moment in the sedan market? I've gotten sort of lazy in taking care of all our markets. Yeah, there is a Hopesy one, but apparently it doesn't sell and it's also terrible. So they care about the sedan market as much as we do. And so our sales are reasonably okay, despite having both pretty old models, and it's where it's in the sales hierarchy. Yeah, so it's somewhere down there. So compact car sells better, pickup trucks sell better, the Ute sells better, and the full-size sedan sells better, so it's actually not that important anymore. I might still do two different trims. So new generation, Kangaroo 1.6, yeah, the base version. The third medium wheelbase unibody platform, the new 1.6 liter base engine, and the new 4-speed manual tailored for that, tailored for fuel economy. So that was the old sedan. So let's have a look what is on offer. I think this is the same. That's a bit odd in terms of shape. That's tiny. That's more a coupe. It has 2 doors. That's a bit stuffy. This looks cool. The deal. 700 liters. That's more of a compact, probably. That's huge. Maybe this is the full-size sedan, the Sight. And it's larger. That's another thing that we could use, although I like the deal better. Although, yeah, I think it's more of a difference to the medium wheelbase. This is probably going to be out of fashion. That's another full size. Yeah, same body, same idea. Deal. I think I like the, although this isn't bad either. Although this is the variant of the deal. A bit larger. So is it more of a, that's probably more of a full size. And not that much choice here. So we go with a deal. Otherwise, I don't think there is much else to do. Some minor tweaks. So reliability doesn't do it. It's actually at the exactly ideal point. They might want more cargo. No, not really. Okay. Well, I want more safety, probably for the uprated version, and even that doesn't do much. Some more interior quality. No. Okay. So then that was easy. So 17 months, 8 million. 16 months, 8.7 million. 15 months, 10.4, so 16 months. There is no real rush. And let's make a second trim. So Kangaroo C, 1.6 liter. And we put in our big 2.8 liter V6. We put in the new 3-speed automatic. And that's then the 2.8 LX. Same car body because it's the only choice, but here we make it a bit more upscale. So some more safety, some more performance, and maybe one extra go to 49 through this more luxury stuff. There we go, perfect. Let's do some comfortability testing as well. And that's at the brink of what we can actually change. And that's then for upper middle. So this one can go almost to 200 and still has a fuel consumption of 9 liters. Very nice. So Kangaroo C 2.8 LX. Both in the works for 16 months. Yeah, so here we're slowly getting a few more skills. Not that we need anything urgently, but it's still better than forgetting what we've been doing, what we were able to do. Okay, then that's our sedan. I think we have at least one championship to win. The Rally Championship, the Australian one. So that was Grand Touring Series where we didn't do that well. So let's check sales, some more Wallaroos, 4,000. Few less, 16,000 Grand Kangaroo C. Emu is fine, let's build some reserves, more flatbacks. If I can make more flatbacks, that is. I can. Barely. New factory in 34. I'm getting the SUV in 4 months. Can I actually produce it? In Brisbane, okay. Yeah, at least a few. And I can make a few less station wagons for 5. Well, that's not really a success. Station wagon, let's just check the market whether we are maybe too expensive or something. And I can make 5 more wombats each. So station wagons on the market. No, it's actually doing pretty okay compared to the pretty terrible NOA car. We are cheaper and better. So yeah, it's simply not a big volume seller. So next month is the last month of the year, so then we have to take care of racing contracts again and look. Yeah, I think we'll see this year's racing successes at the start of next year. So sales, 1/4 less Grand Kangaroos. So we can simply stop it in Brisbane altogether. 1,000 less emus. The rest looks fine, a bit more Thylacine S. Alright, that's fine. So we didn't get the sedan contract. Okay. Adelaide Business Fleet, new contract for us. So we have best sports car in the entire world. The Thylacine Evo 2. Yeah, we won the Aussie Rally Service. Again, fantastic. So the Turga Florio stops. Okay. 2 new competitors overseas. So then let's take care of first the racing contracts for next year. And also the Adelaide Business Fleet, they want a van and we don't have one. So Australian series, we're running that. I think that's a series we're not doing that well there. So let's see what customer teams can be doing. Irish Rally, yep, they can get the Wombat. German Rally, sure. Sports car, of course. What does the Austria Army want? They want. We need a more torquey. No, they want a diesel. Well, we'll do that as soon as the current SUV finishes. So that's good thing that we did that. Australian Manufacturer League. That's something we're running ourselves. German Rally. 24 Hours of Nürburgring. And Championship Series. Deutsche Turning Series. Australian Grand Turning. Yeah, let's see what customer cars can be doing. Finland Army, they can get a pickup truck. I'm not using the diesel this time. And submit offer for 2,800. Aussie Rally Series, we're doing that ourselves. 24 Hours of Le Mans, of course. 24 Hours of Tubbs. Scottish Rally. Scottish Rally. Australian Turning. Yeah, fine. Grand Turning. That's different. Yeah, that's the other series, so yep. Not going to run the Athelacene ourselves in the future, so turning the European Touring Championship, sure. Irish Rally, Spanish Rally, Spanish Rally, Pan American Series, Australian Grand Turning, yep. Scottish Rally, Irish Rally, 24 Hours of Nuremberg, Irish Rally, International Sports Car Racing, 24 Hours of Tubbs, American Pro Rally, German Rally, Scottish Rally, Australian Manufacturer League, that's going to be us ourselves again. Although we're not doing that well there, so let's see, we'll give a 1-to-1 team and see how they do. Irish Rally, International Sports Car Racing, so we have a customer team there, a works customer team. Über Deutsche Turning Series, 24 Hours of Nürburgring, Finland Rally. And engine, so our Evo 3. I think we can stop the other, so that it's not getting in the way, can we? Yep, so we stop the old racing engine. There's only one choice. So Northern Europe, 3,000. UK Formula 3. Swiss Formula 3. Trans-Euro Formula 3. Italian Formula 3. Swiss Formula 3, which I think is new. Formula 3 World. Australian Formula 3. Let's see how customer teams run with our engine there. Northern Formula 3. French Mountain Climb. German Formula 3. Pan-Euro Formula 2. Formula 2. French Formula 3. Pan-Euro Formula 2. What's that for an odd limit? World of In-Laws, okay. Australian Formula 3. Yeah, let's have some customer teams. See whether it's us not doing the right thing or whether it's the engine that's not good. If we're getting the contracts in the first place. Swiss Formula 3. UK Formula 3. Swiss Formula 3. Everyone wants to run there, it looks like. Okay, so that's the contracts. Cars are still in the works. News? Nope, just a lot of companies building a lot of factories. So then new year, new luck. So we need to put the engine into production somewhere. And the only choice is Brisbane. So we got a lot of contracts. So first let's check the sales stats. That's why we're here in the first place. So Emu Grand Kangaroo, 178,000, and also a little bit of flatback. And yeah, we are among the top sellers again. All-time sales. The Grand Kangaroo C, it's on its way. Very easily, actually. So, biggest companies in the world, almost 3 million, by foretold. A couple of other millionaires. Are we the biggest? No, Motorcar is the biggest, still the biggest independent, but they made a huge loss. I'm not sure what this is. We made a nice profit, 300 million. So that looks like this. So sales are up and expenses are up. Who is... Okay, Harry Mello is a little bit running out of cash, and these also. So we will have less companies again next year. So a couple of them probably going to be gone. NOA is the most profitable company in the world, our main competitor. Let me just check the other, the biggest sellers, why no one is wanting to come to Australian shores. So Foretold, Quworth and Purr. Are there anywhere? Yeah, so they're basically all over the world, except in India in this case. All except India and Australia. I'm not sure why they don't want to, and South Africa. Not sure whether it's really us keeping them from coming here. The other one was Purr. They're not in South America. Not in India, China, so not in India and all of Asia. And the third one was... The third biggest one was Quworth. Yeah, so they're just in North America, Middle America, and Europe. Okay, so maybe we'll see some of them soon, maybe not, I don't know. So let's set up our own racing activities. So yes, we're still going to be in the Australian Rally Series. We're going a little bit more on development this time with our competition. So we have the strongest car, not the fastest in terms of top speed, so we might have another shot. Australian Manufacturer League. So it's everything experience, so let's a little bit more development maybe this time. We still have the most powerful car, but not the highest top speed, and I suspect what's hampering us is the leaf springs in the rear, but that's how it is. Engine, so here can also focus a bit more on development. And now a couple of other teams also have our engine, so it's not just us. So let's see, and it's a pretty good engine. think Finn is a stronger engine. Otherwise, let's see whether this works. Manufacturer League, yeah, we still run with um, uh, and the Grand Turning Series. We're still running with the Philistine. And here, let's crank things a little bit up. One other thing, worldwide, global rally car. Let's see what our... Wait. Ah, that's 1.6 liters. Otherwise, I said, let's see what this can do. Compact car with a 1.6 liter engine. So maybe that's something we can aim for when we do the next Wombat, that we make a racing engine out of our 1.6 liter. What's the competition running? 1.6 liter V8s. That's funny. So what were the successes last year in terms of racing? So the Philistine, racing and awards, didn't win anything. And the Wombat is missing, the racing Wombat. Not sure why this is in the list. Here's the old one, where we won 1973 Aussie Racing Rally Series. There's a missing car here. Okay, too bad. So we won't know what happened with the others. Yep. So we have a couple of contracts that we won. What are pension fund doing? Over $1 million, over $1 billion. So that's okay. That's growing at least. I think the regular contribution makes a difference, and that's something we should have done earlier. So we get our SUV in 2. So racing is set up. So then let's start the year. Alright, sales. Contracts complete, so lots of cars. So Rally Series we didn't win. Couple new car bodies. So less Kangaroo Bees. $500 less. Yeah, I think they're now getting a bit outdated, but new ones coming in a year. Grand Kangaroo C, 1,000 less. Oh, all in Sydney. More flatbacks though. $1,000 more flatbacks. Or something like this. Less Wombats. That's base Wombats. 4,000 base Wombats. So SUV next month, it's a new car. So we got the contract for the flatback. Nice. We won the Aussie Rally Series one race, so that's cool. Manufacturer League 21 points. And the Crocodile SUV is finished. More emus. way more emus, 665. So that's 1,500 more. Rest looks a few less Philistine S and more wombats. Which isn't helping us bring things to the market, but anyway. So 6,000. Yes. And 5,000. So let's put the crocodile in production. We can produce 6.4. Probably don't need that many. I have no idea. There is no SUV in the market though. So this looks 500, 1,000, 1,500. So let's make 2,000. And then see whether this has any merit. Let's make 3,000. Maybe the estimations aren't that useful anymore. So that's that. Otherwise, sedan is in the works. Is there anything else development-wise that we should do urgently? So the oldest cars, Kangaroo and Wallaroo, they're selling good enough, well enough, and the other still have pretty good rankings, so no. We can let things calm down a little bit. Yeah, we can renew the flatback project. We can sign up for SUV contracts. So we won the Aussie Rally Series again. So let's check for more contracts. We need to do one thing. The diesel version of our SUV. So nothing army that stands out. So a new trim. The V6 diesel with the 3-speed manual. And that's the 2.8D. Yeah, I don't think we need to do... Okay, 44 reliability, I think that's going to be fine. And we should also see what the press thinks. So Crocodile A 2.8D. 1177, I think we just missed the deadline for the contract. No, 12, perfect, that works. So what does the press think about our first SUV? So they got their hands on the Crocodile A, and now we can see this looker drives as good as it looks. Is it fast? No. It's well below average in terms of speed, so it's an underpowered engine. So we should have used a bigger, better engine, but it will do. Not a good handling. Mortified about the interior. They like the cargo space. Good build quality. Some effort to make sure it is dependable. Worse fuel economy, so an underpowered engine that has bad fuel economy, okay. And it's unsafe, so it's terrible. But it's the only one on the market, so how well did it sell? I actually missed a few sales, so 4,000. What's the score? 44 isn't actually that bad, maybe just good competition. Which is not here, still. Curious why. So rest looks fine. 44 million in cash flow. Yeah, we're selling more. Flat back to the Finland army. Let's just see whether we can now see last year's... Ah, it's on the second page. That's okay. Didn't see that. So let's look at the last year's racing exploits. So it won the European Touring Car Championship, the American Pro Rally, and the Aussie Rally Series. So that was effective. That was very effective. So that's great. So some more conflicts in the world. What's the current results of things? So Rally Series, we're in the lead. Formula 3, Barnwell Finn Postilion. They're actually using our engine. Barnwell isn't. So we are simply doing badly in terms of our team is set up. They've actually won. This is only towards the end. Manufacturer League. Yeah, so Shallow, Marco, and Broadwater. Yep, that's different cars. So again, I suspect this is due to the leaf springs in the rear. Yeah, we can sell more stuff to Finland. A couple new projects. And I think what I can do, should do, for the Australian Rally Series, because we're now in second place, that we focus more on winning again. So, vehicle contracts. Belgium Army, yeah, they want a pickup truck. They can get one. Otherwise, they want a van and SUV. A diesel one. So that's great. We'll have that. Same for so the Finland Army can get the diesel. And that's it. How were the sales? Can make 500 less Wallaroos. 1,000 less Emus. 1,000 less flatbacks. So Crocodile 3.5. Okay, the Finns love our flatback, and I like the Finns for that. Okay, we won again in the Aussie Rally Series. Sales Oh, great. I'll leave the Kangaroo B as it is. Here we are selling off some reserves. 60 million cash flow just in this month alone. Alright. Oh, Finland loves our flatback. Sales. Yeah, things are fine. A few less Grand Kangaroos. 12,000. So 3 months the diesel SUV. Yeah. Guess Finland loves pickup trucks. Or Finland's army loves pickup trucks. Otherwise, things are looking great. A few less base wombats. A few less wombats, period. Two months till we get the diesel SUV. One more month for the Finns. Some more Kangaroo Bs. Top version. Not that many though. Thousand more Grand Kangaroos. The rest is nice. So next month we're getting our diesel SUV. Okay, Finns are now fed up with our pickup. Research complete. So we can put the diesel into production in Brisbane. So make it 1,000 and let's see how many they want. Let's put it on the market. It's better. It's actually better, so can make it more expensive. And see whether we're actually going to steal sales from the other fuel type. Let's sign some contracts. Or not sign, but pitch for some contracts. So the Austria army loves the diesel. And they can get it for 2,900. The Belgian army. Same price. Finland army. Again. No, but now they get the SUV. And sedan in 3. So nothing immediate that needs doing, and I'm not checking the SUV press because it's the same car just with a different engine with even less power. Yeah, so we won the Aussie Rally Series again. Best SUV in the entire world is the diesel. Okay, I'm reading the press release after all. Couple new contract requests. New racing series. Senegal Rally. Some new competition in Japan. Nothing on our shores. Yeah, so no one really wants them, so 400 is fine of the new diesel SUV. $3,000 crocodiles. Sedan in 2, so nothing urgent. Yeah, Wombat sales now picked up nicely, I think due to the winds. Few more Thylacines S. Can make a few less Evos, because we have plenty of reserves. More flatbacks. Standard flatbacks. Standard flatbacks. 1,000 more. 1,500 more. Let's build some reserves. And I can make much less Kangaroo Bees. I can stop Kangaroo Bee production. That's a huge... I guess I overlooked them here. Because we're going to have the new Kangaroo out in 2 months. So what we need to do is, again, go through the racing contracts for next year. So Thylacine, Irish Rally, 24 hours of Nürburg, 24 hours of Tubbs. Ah, they want a car for the Brazil stock car, Super Championship, nice. Pan American Series, Finland Rally Series, Le Mans, Irish Rally, Australian Manufacturer League. Yep, customer cars again, fine. Dutch Turning Series. Denmark Army, they want to have an SUV. They can get one SUV. And they also want to... this one has more torque. So they want 2 different SUV types, okay. One is the diesel and one isn't. Aussie Rally Series. Nah, we were running that ourselves. Irish Rally. European Touring Car. Australian Scottish Rally. 24 hours of Tubbs. Australian Turning Championship. German Rally. Irish Rally. The Hungary Army. That's interesting. They don't have the East and Western Bloc stuff implemented. And it's only a pickup truck, so what can go wrong? But no, I'm keeping the roleplay aspect. So Brazil stock car. That will be interesting. American Pro Rally. Australian Grand Turning Series. Scottish Rally. Scottish Rally. Brazil Stock Super Turning. International Sports Car. Aussie Rally, we're going to run that ourselves. Australian Turning. Yeah. American Pro Rally. Brazil Stock. Australian Grand Turning. Sweden Army, they want an SUV, a diesel one. Sports car racing. European Turning Car. American Pro Rally. Nürburgring. Spanish Rally. Aussie Rally, we're running all that ourselves. And the National Sports Car, I'm skipping the Formula engine stuff. So, that's taken care of. We again want something. Yeah, Austria Army, so lots of contract stuff. So next month we're gonna get our new sedans, so I can sunset the Kangaroos, and that's just 500 of the BLX. Less flatbacks, 200 less flatbacks. Crocodile sales have picked up, so 2, 3 probably. 315. I'm going to deliver a couple of them somewhere else. More Wombat Evos. 6.5. Everything else looks good enough. I want to read the press stuff for the new Crocodile. Yeah, so engine is terrible. They don't like the handling, so nothing has changed. I'm not sure why this is the best one in the world. And let's set up our own racing exploits. So Aussie Rally Series again. Should have checked. Wait, we can still check last year's results. So Aussie Rally Series. Clear winner. Australian Formula 3. 6th. That's not too bad. 5th the year before. Grand Turning Series. 7th. Manufacturer League 8th. Here we weren't. Australian Turning. Yeah, I think here we didn't take part. So I'm cutting back the costs and see how that changes things. Engine's also getting a bit stale, but I'm not worrying about that at the moment. Grand Turning actually not that terrible in terms of profits. So what happens if I reduce costs? And Manufacturer League. So what happens if I simply reduce costs? Yeah, I simply keep everything else as it is. So, sedan next month. Let's see how well we did in racing all the customer cars last year. So 1977, so no wins at all for our Philistine, so I think it's getting a bit long in the tooth. How did the Wombat do? So we won the Aussie Rally Series, and again we won the European Championship Car Series. So, new sedan next month. Yeah, the Austria Army loves Plattback, that's nice. So Kangaroo B is the LX is gone, the other one will be stable for one more round. So research complete, yearly sales, let's check the stats. Couple new car bodies. So less crocodiles again. Diesel crocodiles, 600 is fine. There we are. Everything else is great. Can even make more flatbacks. Less Grand Kangaroos, 11,000. And more flatbacks, that's 10,000. So I can... So Melbourne, yeah, has enough space for our two new sedans, so let's put them on the market. Will be much more expensive, since much higher unit costs. And even the cheap one, I think, sells nicely. So 4.5 and... What's the Grand Kangaroo price? 4.4. Can probably increase that a bit. If this one is now... I think that's big inflation going on. And this will then all 5.2. And then this is 5.4. And the station wagon probably then also, because that's also it's a big engine. We have plenty of cash, so we don't really have to do this, but it's sort of weird not to do this. So that's the old Kangaroo. So the new one. So let's give them 6 and 8 production lines. More and simply see what this does. So I'm stopping production of the base Kangaroo. No, of the top Kangaroo. I have to remove it manually. Next time around, okay, so new Wallaroo. That's our oldest car by now, so new platform. It gets the top engine. And it gets this 3-speed automatic. Car body, so something that fits to the site that we had. So this is the deal. So this something like that looks like that, which we don't seem to have. That's the racing version, sort of. That's another racing version. The Testacious, with a little bit of goodwill. Doesn't seem there is an easy coupe body. Some aren't really finished. This is more long wheelbase stuff. If I'm looking at the deal. No, it's okay. with a little bit of goodwill, and then simply saying this is the longer wheelbase. So then that's the 2+2. It's not really a coupe, but anyway. There is nothing else really that would fit the same unibody. The alternative, of course, is to say we develop something entirely new. This is probably too racing oriented. Deal. Maybe we didn't pick the best body, but anyway. This is all something else. Okay, then we go with 705. No, it's larger. That's not really the idea either. So this is something to the Superba and the Deal. No, the site. Oh, Superba. So that's Superba and site. So that's our full-size sedan candidates. I'm not going to design my own car, but so maybe. How important is the 2+2? We haven't checked the body types for a while. So full-size, coupe utility sedan, pickup truck, compact car is the most important. 2+2 is actually not that important anymore, and it's on its way out. Same for sports car. So then maybe it's the time to rethink things at this point. How well is the Wallaroo selling? And it's old. 3.6. How well has it been selling over time? No, I think we can't see this here. We can't see it in the vehicle sales charts. So the Wallaroo is this one. So yeah, it's actually not that important. So maybe let's let it die out. So platforms. So the next one would be sports. And then both are not really urgent. So the sports car platform is 10 years old, although it's not winning much anymore. So let's first then check sales last year before we make the decision where to go with our car lineup. So the Emu, 185,000. Top 6 in sales. Kangaroo, Grand Kangaroo top 10. All time. So the Grand Kangaroo C will probably overtake the Grand Kangaroo B this year in terms of popularity. And it's already here in the top 10. So who's going to die? Okay, Chabu is probably going to die, and they are also going to die. Wow. Well, they probably bought a mark on margin. Checkmate Motors. And here are a couple who don't look that healthy. Motorcar doesn't look that healthy. I'm not sure whether this is operational. Biggest company, Ford told still 2.5 million. Hopefully they just bought another mark, otherwise they're all making huge losses. So who is the most profitable one? We are the second most profitable company in the world. Is there a general problem at the moment? Let's check the news. We didn't feel anything here. Nothing economy related. So we're just generally doing fine. What's our market share, by the way? Recent world market share. 3.6% of the world. That's awesome. And yeah, this is the limit of this chart. Profit and losses still through the roof. Are we on the way to the richest company in the world? No. 7.7 billion, so NOA is funny. They have hardly any profits this time around. So demand. Let's have a look again. So full-sized ute, sedan, pickup truck, they're all reasonably fresh. Compact car is up there and growing, so that needs attention, but it's not that urgent. So sports and 2+2 and roadster. Maybe that's another combo for the future. So let's simply have a look at car bodies. So 2+2, we had just looked at them. So let's look at sports. And sports would then simply be the more powerful version. This doesn't matter. Just want to see the car bodies. So this one, that's a bit the Volvo Amazon maybe. The Magic. This is a bit too short. Or this, a bit Alpine maybe? I think I've seen this in the coupe as well. This is the more super sports car oriented. This could be another option. Sports and... So 2+2 is still higher than the coupe. Yeah, but it's a wash and they're all on the way out. So it's hard to assess. So down here we have station wagon, subcompact, touring. What do we have in terms of competition? With only one. They have a reasonably big lineup, but they're not really competing that much with us. So they are finally a compact SUV. We have a Wombat, no compact van. So they have a coupe, which is ancient. We have the 2+2, which is even more ancient. There is no fastback. We have the full-size sedan. There is no hatchback. They have 4 microcars. Microvan, Phaeton, pickup truck. So we have no 2+2 Roadster. There is one sedan that doesn't do much. They have a sports car, but that's actually not bad. They have a station wagon, but they're not selling any. They have a subcompact. They have a supercar. Sold 2. Congratulations. Yeah, so they have a coupe. We have the 2+2, so it makes sense then to keep the 2+2 and the sports car both on the same platform. And I want to know the car body so that I can make a reasonable estimation in terms of platform, wheelbase. So what, hang on, what did I pick? I don't recall. So 2+2 is what I'm interested in. An overlap with sports. So this one could be an idea, because this exists in both. Or this one. The holder, that's pretty large. Zenobia, so the Datsun Z car. So Zenova, Adler, Magic. Chandler. Or something tiny. This is this is the Z car, so there are a couple of variants actually. Okay, so this is so this is, if we take the deal, probably same wheelbase as the sedan. The holder is bigger. That's huge. What's the error resistance? Is it 0.42? 0.39? 0.38? So this has the best one. So that's an argument. So the Magic, so that's the Z car. And that's a different body though. 0.36, that's awesome. Then we have a small-ish. Is it a 2+? Well, you could say there's a 2+2 in a sports. Do we have more variants of this that's already pre-designed for something? Not here. No. This is the same basically. Okay, so then one of these, probably the one with the extra box, is the racing car, and this is the standard 2+2. And here we have the sports car. So body type, no, the deal and the, yeah, so it's slightly smaller. So that's actually, I think, a nice evolution as well of the sports car. And then with simply the 2+2 is going to be the same car. Okay, so wheelbase is going to stay the same. Engine-wise, so what's current? So we still have our 2-liter V6 that we want to chuck into compact cars, because that works pretty well. When we have our big 2-liter that's worse, but in terms of power much worse, but more cost effective. We can also do is a major modification of the racing engine if we want to continue along that route. What's there in terms of racing series that could be interesting as well? So in Australia we have sedan 3-liter that we're not taking part in, and the Formula 2. Although I like the compact car focus, so the compact car will be then our still be our focus for making performance cars. Maybe also that we have a 1.6 liter racing engine for the global rally car. Senegal rally can be anything. That's interesting. Does this start? It actually does. So that's something where we can maybe try entering our Wombat in. Although yeah, there's some supercars. I'm not sure whether this actually matters, because there is another fastback in here. Will be interesting how the game mechanics work. So the sports car doesn't really matter in terms of ultra power, so we can, as long as the 2-liter V6 fits, that's going to be fine. Can I discontinue some old engines? Now the Wallaroo still uses the old inline 6. And the Wombat still the only 1.6. And the Thylacine still uses the street version of our old race engine. Can I retire chassis? Nope. Can I retire gearboxes? The old 2-speed automatic. And then we have some leftovers here. So that's another time for consolidation. So this can go. So the new performance chassis will be this one. So same short wheelbase on the sort of on the second Ederson Z style body. Gearbox will be then a 4-speed manual, but now we can make it a 5-speed. It's 78, so a 5-speed manual. Engine is the question. So we still have our racing V6. At the moment that we're doing fine with that. And we have a workhorse V6 that could be something for the 2+2 that we simply put in there, and at some point have a new one. And that we maybe simply put the current racing version of the 2-liter V6 into the sports car. So the 2+2 still gets the same workhorse 2.8-liter V6, but on a different platform. So not the sedan-based platform, but the sports car-based platform. It doesn't matter in terms of game mechanics, but I rather, if it's a unibody, then it should be reasonably similar, not something totally different. And we simply reuse the existing engines, and then we'll have a new racing V6 2-liter when we work on our new compact car that hopefully will be then also more oriented towards the track. And the nice side effect is of simply reusing this is that we can simply keep chucking our sports car towards customer teams, and then hopefully be a bit more competitive. So that sounds like a good plan. And we don't need a bigger engine anyway. So then let's redesign the race car platform. Let's make the 2.6 engine fit. 2.8 engine fit. At the moment it doesn't. That's a matter of width. That's not a problem. And length isn't a problem, since I think the old one was still built for the inline 6. Otherwise, pure performance oriented. So we can add more material quality, make it lighter. Lighter again. Durability I think is okay. Technology increases performance. Although we don't have... let's have some more material quality, that's okay. Otherwise, front mid-engine rear-wheel drive is fine. Engine fits 12 months. So 11 months is 15 million, 12 months is 12 million. 12.7 million, 13 months is... yeah, 13 months I think is fine. There is no real urgency, because the cars will take ages to build anyway, and we still have some time till we need to tackle the Wombat. Alright, then this is going to be the new performance-oriented sports car chassis. Same wheelbase. We're not developing a new engine, we are lazy. We're going to develop the new engine, although then we have an engine ready when we develop the Wombat. So how long would a new 2-liter racing engine take? Long. So then we simply start developing a new racing engine as an update of the old one. What we're going to do is make it a bit lighter. 3.1 versus... That's expensive. So I think I'm... Yeah, I'm not going not overboard here. So current one would make 410. The old one makes 372. Yeah, so that's I think worth doing. Although one other thing that probably we haven't done yet. So the old engine is technically from it's from 1975. We can still make a major modification to it if we wanted to. And we still can do this in 2 years' time when the new chassis is done. I rather time the new engine to be ready together with the new Wombat. So I can start the new engine when I design the new short wheelbase platform. So that the engine duration, the engine development duration plus platform plus car duration is finished at the same time, and then I can bring the new Wombat race car out as a new trim, or I'll start. I don't need to start it now anyway, because I still need the platform. When do I want to start the new Wombat platform? So the current one is 10 years old. No, the current one is 8 years old. So maybe in 2 years, 2.5 years, when the new generation of Wallaroo and Thylacine came out. That makes sense. So I start them in parallel. So when I start building the Wallaroo and Thylacine, then I start developing the new race engine. So I'm actually not developing an engine for the new generation of sports cars. So the 2+2 gets the workhorse. Both maybe get the workhorse, and I still have the Evo version of the sports car. So the 2.8 V6 workhorse gets its workout. What I'm going to develop though is a 5-speed gearbox, a race version. So based on the old 4, going to have a 5. Yeah, built for the race engine, built on the new chassis. That's the performance version, and using the race. And using the sports car. 6.4 seconds, 264, 269. Maximum torque, 390. Yeah, that's plenty. That's plenty. this is all over the place suddenly. So 263, 6.3, 6.4. So this does a little bit. Material quality probably does something, makes it lighter. 264, 269, 6.2 is the other one. Yeah, so top speed I think makes sense. Component quality doesn't make it lighter, doesn't have maximum torque. 6.1, so 6.3, 263. That doesn't change much. Technology. 6.1. That does something. So this is just very performance oriented. So that's our new racing gearbox. So it's a 5 manual reverse gear, and it should be finished in 13. Easy. So the old name convention was 20V6R, so the new one gets the same. So 13 months, so that's a new platform. I'm going to reuse 2 engines. I'm getting chassis skills. So I can... What's the chassis? Yeah, 71. That's actually easy. So I can stop funding extra research there. So that's now in the works. I'm going to make 3 trims. One of the 2 models. A Coupe 2+2 with the workhorse engine. A sports car with a workhorse engine and a sports car with the Evo racing engine. And both on the new platform. And the 2+2 might actually reuse a 4-speed manual. I'll check whether that could be an interesting differentiation. So let's just check an existing gearbox. So what's the... I have pretty old gearboxes though. Ah no, here, yeah. So maybe this one, the existing 4-speed manual. If this, yeah, this should easily. That's the reliable one. So then I have 3 cars with 3 different kits. The 2+2 gets the 4-speed manual focused on economy, and the workhorse engine. The sports gets the 5-speed manual, the racing version with the workhorse engine, and then there is the second sports with the racing engine and the racing gearbox. So that's I think a sound, still economical plan. And how this will all play out, and how our racing exploits this year will go, is then something for the next episode.